speed limit is 65. Everyone's doing 75. The truck speed limit is 60. They're doing 70 miles an hour. Now, of course, this car just passed me and my cruise control's on and it's slowing down. But what I like to do is just keep it under 65 so the traffic is always pulling away from me. That's a Hillbilly Hilton tip number 1 of the day. Tip number 1. A little below the speed limit and let them pull away from you. So, co-pilot is co-piloting, and we're going to the Pacific Ocean. Come along! Off the freeway finally. Oops. And stuck in construction. But that's okay, right? Okay, tubers. So we just got off of I-5 northbound. And I think this is the Roseburg-Dillard Highway. And then we're going to hit Highway 42 south. That's what the plan is. I'll try to take some video and stuff along the way. But there sure is a whole bunch of construction. Oh, and it's noon and it's about 90 degrees outside. It is extremely warm. It's extremely warm. Let's see. So I just want to show you this lumber mill. This is Roseburg lumber. Yeah. Oregon has more standing timber right now than it did when it became part of the Union. So if y'all think we're running out of timber, you guys are highly mistaken. We have more board feet. Oop, I can't stop. Sorry, buddy. I can't stop. It's where all the train cars go in and get loaded. Main office is right there. Oh, I like this. See the water being sprayed up over there, right like there? Those are evaporation ponds. They're cooling the drier water off into that pond so they can reuse it. And then there's the mill's log yard. In fact, that truck up there is going in there and delivering logs. And we're crossing over the Umpqua River. Get you a nice good view. That's the Umpqua. Alrighty, so now this is Highway 42. And we're going to Coos Bay. Alrighty, there's the Coos Bay County sign. So we're only, oh, I don't know, about an hour away from the ocean. This is Highway 42. We're trucking along about 40 miles an hour because it's a windy son bitch. We're going to stop up here at a rest stop and, I don't know, I'm not hungry, but the dog is, I know that. So I got to stop, feed the dog, and stuff like that. Alrighty, tubers. So the rest area, wayside rest area, I don't know what you want to call it, is right up here after the end of this passing lane. So I'll let the dog out, get me a Pepsi, get back on the road, but I'll take y'all guys along. Here we go. It is Shady Creek Covered Bridge Wayside. Awesome. Alrighty. You ready to get out? You ready to get out, boy? You ready to get out? Oh, I think he's ready to get out. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't that adventurous. Mortimer just got out, went pee, and now I guess we'll get back on the road. Holy smokes, I can't believe how warm it's getting. We are rolling up the windows, and we're turning on the air conditioner. Holy smokes. Alrighty, so we are back on the road. Dog's all settled in. And, yeah, we're just going to truck along down here. If there's anything interesting, I will show you. And if not, we'll see you at the campsite. Another fork of the Umpqua that we're passing over now. Sorry guys, can't see it, so but it's there, believe me. I cannot believe how gorgeous this state is. I love the state of Oregon. Boy, do I live in a gorgeous, gorgeous state. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. All right? Alrighty, we're about 30 miles from Coos Bay. We're just coming into Powers, Oregon. This is the first sign of civilization, and it's not much. It's just to turn off to the town. But we're almost to, what is it, Coquille? We're almost to Coquille. And he is so miserable because he can't lay down. Myrtle Point, not Coquille. That's what I said. So this is Myrtle Point. Well, Myrtle Point starts off with a way station right here. And right up here on the right at that Pacific Pride is usually where I stop and get fuel. But we're doing all right. We might stop on the way back out. I'm really curious about my fuel mileage, I'll tell you that much. I normally stop and get fuel right here. And good thing I got fuel, because it looks like it's all tore up. That's okay. There's plenty of Pacific Pride and CFNs on the way. So, 30 miles an hour. Better slow her down. Still trucking along through Myrtle Point. We're coming into the city now. This is just the outskirts. It's funny, that red barn up there, that sign that says Red Barn, is the very first you can buy marijuana there. You can buy marijuana. Dispensary, that's what I'm trying to think of. It's a dispensary. It used to be a house. And then, of course, the Dollar General. I don't know, these Dollar Generals just started popping up about 2 years ago. Every little town in Oregon has one now. When I mean little town, I mean little town. Or they're in a neighborhood and stuff like that. Anyways, this is a nice little town. I wouldn't mind staying at that motel if I had to. But the best part is, look guys, there's an A&W. Do you guys still have A&Ws where you are from or where you live? I like me a Papa Burger and a good root beer float. Yummy. Well, that's it. That is literally the entire town of Myrtle Point. Hope you guys enjoyed that little town. Okay, tubers, so the next little town that we're going to come into is Coquille, and it is the county seat for Coos County. And we're not going to see much of it because we're not going to go into town. We're just going to stick right on the highway. So, yeah, that's about it. So some of you might think this is funny, and some of you may just think this is worthless information. I mean, I only get about 15 people that watch this video, but I have 100 faithful followers, and I really appreciate that. So, like I said, this is Coquille. This is the county seat of Coos Bay, and the population is 4,400. Yeah, some of you might think that that's a small little town, but here it's, you know, I mean, it is what it is. If you can hear any snoring, he finally figured out that he can lay down. What are you guys paying for gasoline? Because here in a coastal town, 30 miles from the major town, it's $2.56 for unleaded and $2.68 for diesel. And if I needed to, there's a Pacific Pride right back there. Oh, CFN. I'm good on fuel, but see, these CFNs and these commercial fuel network and pack prides, Pacific Prides, well, I guess Pacific Pride's only in the Pacific Northwest, i.e. Pacific. Anyways, I'm rambling. They're all over the place. So if you run a card lock card like I do, there's gas stations all over the place. Well, that was it. Literally, we're going to come into another mill because this is the backside. So this area right here is the backside coming into the backside of the town. And of course, there's a big old log pond right there. That's where all the logs are floating. Because remember, there's more board feet of timber on the ground in the state of Oregon than there was when Oregon became a state. Yeah, think about that. Think about that, you environmentalists. Here in Oregon, one of the biggest environmentalists is the logger, because they know if they overlog, they don't have a job. Think about that. I know, I just blew your mind, right? Anyways, like I said, I'll see you at the campground, or if there's something interesting, I'll let you know. We're about 20 miles away from North Bend, Coos Bay. So I know you guys really can't see any cows, but I assure you they're there. A lot of people don't know that the Oregon coast is, for the state, one of the largest areas for dairy cows. Tillamook cheese from Tillamook, Oregon, all the way down to Bandon, Oregon, which is about halfway through the state, is dairy country here in Oregon. And yeah, we have Tillamook cheese here in Tillamook, Oregon, which is, Tillamook's up by Astoria, so it's probably a good 3 hours away. But just want to let you guys know, Oregon is known for its dairy products. Hooray! Focus. Okay, tubers. I didn't film it, but I went about 15 miles down there on 101 to a couple of Forest Service campgrounds, excuse me. And no bueno. They were all full. So I ended up at the casino. So I am at the Mill Casino in Coos Bay, Oregon. So I got to drive all the way through this RV park to get to my spot. So take a gander. This is what it is. Not much, but it is something. I got to pull through, so it's going to be something like that. So that'll be nice. $55 a night. So I don't think that's too bad for this. Especially since I think I paid $80, but it was on a weekend for Seven Feathers for the midget wrestling that got canceled. They canceled midget wrestling. But when I come back over here, I'm actually going to make reservations because I want one of these front ones that look right over the water. And never mind, it's a shithole. I can't believe that. Well, it's not that bad, I guess. I guess it's not that bad. So, that's the RV park. I'll start filming again when I get closer to ours. Alright, well, spot number 71's ours. Can you guys see it? It's right there, 71. Wow, holy shnikey. Look at that cute little picnic table. Alright, well, this is it. This is it, Mortimer. Alright, well, we're at a camp spot.